my name is Jamie. I live in Saudi Arabia for the moment, and I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. It actually did today. That's not what we're talking about though. You may be asking me from afar, Jamie, why aren't you packing? And to which I say, yeah, I should do that a lot, but I have had a video that has been heavy on my brain, and because I am very ADHD, because I haven't done this video first, I can't do anything else. And that is just how that works. It's unfortunate, trust me. But today what I want to do, before I pack up the rest of my stuff, dismantle everything, is I want to do a full face of UK brands because I freaking love these British baddies that are just putting it on. Just so much makeup, so much glam. Give it to me. I love it. So if that interests you, please feel free to stick around. Like, comment, subscribe, please and thank you. I hope you enjoy today's look, and yeah, wonder if it'll be a cool tone look. It will be. That's my plan anyway. So let's get into it, and like I said, pretty much everything that I am going to be featuring today is a UK brand. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start by priming my eyelids with a Mitchell color case. I just saw that he came out with 2 more. I'm not gonna get them, especially right now, but I sure do like them. I'm very interested in that pastel one, so if you got it, let me know. Is it the thing I need? Because it kind of looks like a thing I would want. That grayscale one, I don't know about that for me, but the pastel one, oh yeah, that looks like, that's a Jamie. That's a Jamie product, that is. I can't find my mirror, by the way. It is lost in the shuffle. So now that my eyes are primed with the color case by Made by Mitchell, I am going to probably duck into a voiceover. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, hold. It is weeks later, and I'm just getting around to doing a voiceover for this, but I remember everything, don't you worry. So I'm gonna start with Alien, and this is just a very dark green, and I remember my brush was kind of dirty here, so I was like, oh dear. It kind of came off a bit brown at first because my brush wasn't right, but yeah. So I'm just putting that in the crease, and I'm gonna be blending it out from there. So my inspiration for this look actually came from the Kaima Cosmetics Instagram, I think. And you'll see here, I make a mistake. I actually go into Nebula and I put it down and then I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I went back in with Alien to darken it up again, and then I just tried to match it on the other side. And then I went into Earthbound. I wanted to use pastels, but I ended up not liking at all how it looked. So I kind of had to play around with it a little bit, and I just wasn't happy with how it was going. See, look at her face. She's not a happy girl with this situation. So I went in with Celestial, and this is where I kind of got back to where I wanted to go. I was happy with how it was looking. I wanted to use pastels, but it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right way for this. So it's good to see someone make a mistake and just kind of keep going. Then I put Lunar over the top of Celestial, and like I said, the blend turned out really, really nice. So there's multiple ways to do this, but I went in with the Be Perfect Kohl pencil in the shade Abyss, and I just was kind of smoking it out in my lower eyelid, and instead of like cutting a crease or whatever, I just used that pencil so that the glitter I put on top was going to have something to stick to. But like I said, there's a lot of ways that you can end up doing this. Like, you don't have to necessarily use a Be Perfect pencil specifically. But obviously, because this is a full face of UK brands, that's what I wanted to do, obviously, of course. So then I went and blended that back out again with Alien, and yeah, it just turned out real nice. It was very nice to use. So I went in with some BH glue first before I used this glitter, but this is a Kaima Cosmetics glitter in the shade Nirvana. And you can see it looks really purple in the container, but then once you put it on your eye, it shifts like green, blue, magenta, everything. It's an amazing glitter. So I do have a code with Kaima Cosmetics if you're interested at all, and I really like the brand so far. The shipping was really good, especially to Saudi Arabia, and overall, no drama, no problems, which I'm always a big fan of. And yeah, this shade is killer. I saw this on the website and I had to have it. Obviously, you don't need a Beauty Bay liner to complete this look, but because it's a full face of UK brands, I love Beauty Bay, and we know I love Beauty Bay. I just thinned out the liner with a little bit of Duraline. These potted liners are really pretty good from Beauty Bay, and they're relatively inexpensive. I kind of wish they would come out with more colors. There's only a black, a brown, and a green, although would I use more colors? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. If you haven't checked out Beauty Bay yet, obviously do that. I miss Beauty Bay. I'm gonna miss Beauty Bay a lot. Okay, next up, I am using a Sheen liner, and this is Sheen, not Shein, Sheen. Again, another UK brand. Very small brand. They also make like glitters and little like liner brushes, but this is also like a UV liner. It's super cute. This is another Beauty Bay product. This is a Micro Sketch Brow Pencil in the shade Tawny, and this is an excellent, excellent color for me. I like this brow product a lot. It works great. So I've put on not UK lashes. They are Shein lashes, but I sort of feel that, you know, in the UK, those ladies are always looking for a deal. So they would appreciate a bargain lash. So there you go. I really don't have UK based lashes, but still. I am going to start heading into my complexion products, and I'm going to start with this Lottie London Got It Covered concealer, and I really like this. It's a bit dark for me, but it's okay. Yeah. Oh, I just used a lot. That is perhaps in the style of the day, you know? I'm gonna start there and start blending. Ooh. Just gonna use a little more here and there. I'm gonna do something too I haven't done before, so I'm interested to see how it's gonna work. So I've kind of put down this Lottie London concealer, not necessarily as foundation, but just to kind of cover up my more textured areas. And then I'm gonna follow it up by putting down some Mitchell Color Case stuff, because I do want to create just a little bit of a highlight. Just a little bit. It should be okay, right? It should be fine. But, you know, why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it work that way? It's meant to be that way. And you'll see why in a minute. I'm kind of more spot concealing and just evening out with a more matte formula. Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna take my Be Perfect Ekin-Su in the shade Light. I don't think you've ever seen me actually use this on camera. But I used way too much. That was too much. So this is much like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter product, in that you can use it as foundation, you can use it as a primer, as like a illuminating primer. Ooh, it smells good. Ooh. But for me, I like to cover and like have a matte finish on places where I have a little bit more texture. I like to add highlight where I want. I don't like to just have very luminous skin. But I think this looks great. Yeah, I think this looks great. This is not my preferred brush, but I'm gonna go ahead back into the Mitchell color case, and I'm gonna take out some of the shade Caramel, this one, as a cream bronzer. The product time to warm up first before you start to apply it. Like I said, this is not my preferred brush, but this is gonna have to do. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix my nose. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry, don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Were you scared of that nose contour for a minute? I was scared of that nose contour for a minute. My hand. Well, but it's not bad. It's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna add some hydration back to my skin a little bit, and I'm gonna be using the Beauty Crop Wee Sherry Hydrating Dual Phase Setting Mist. The Beauty Crop is indeed a UK brand. Okay, here we are. There now. Okay, it was getting a little scary there for a second, I know. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this Bronze Blush and Glow face palette from Beauty Bay. I really like this. It hasn't been featured much, but it is really quite nice. But I need to be careful. I wore this blush the other day and it was a lot. Like, and then dust off and then put it on. It's very, very, very opaque. Oh, that's so cute. Look how cute. I'm gonna finish my brows. I'm gonna be using the Beauty Bay pencil that I showed you earlier, and then I'm also going to be using the Lottie London Arch Rival Microfine Brow Pen, which I love. This is a great product. Really, this brow pencil is like a spectacular shade for me. I wish I had more of them. And this is gonna be a little dark. Okay, good brows, happy with that. Next, I'm going to set my makeup, and I'm going to try to blur the lines of my under eyes a little bit using this No. 7 Perfect Light Translucent Loose Powder. To be honest, I don't know if No. 7 is a UK brand, but I definitely bought it at Boots, which is a UK pharmacy brand. And I'm going to be using my Trigwell Cosmetics Puff. I'm pretty sure this is UK. If it's not, whatever. So I've heard this No. 7 powder is a dupe for the La Mercier powder. To be honest, I think they're right. In some capacities, I almost think it's better. It'd be good if there wasn't cat hair all over everything. all the time. That'd be sweet. Next up, I'm gonna be going into this highlighter from the same Be Perfect palette. It's fine. It's not like my favorite or anything, but it's just decent, you know? I really want to do a pink. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Why not? What's to stop me, you know? Well, I don't really like pink, that's why. I'm gonna take some of the shade a little Hushed. We'll see if I can pull this up. I don't think I can, but it'll go with my eye, you know? It's cute. Oh, it's cute. I thought it was gonna be dumb. It's not. It's cute. Oh, it's so cute. It's silly, but it's very cute. Oh my God, I would never wear this color in real life, like without having like dramatic makeup. But it is a little precious, I will say. I'll be right back, 1 second. Then I'm gonna top it off with this Lottie London glossed gloss, which is really nice. I like this better, to be honest, than the lip oils. Lip oils aren't quite to my liking, but this is lovely. Okay. I'm gonna maybe like put on some earrings and whatever, and I'll be right back. All right, I know, I changed my shirt and put on some earrings, but it's fine. I think black helps the look translate a bit better. So this was enjoyable. I had fun. I feel better. I feel like I look more like myself, and I also enjoyed putting on this much makeup. I enjoy makeup to be seen. Like, I don't want to do like a subtle wash. I want it to be like, oh, that girl put on her makeup today. So in that regard, I always really appreciate kind of the UK sensibility in that specific category, because those girls put on some makeup and I like it and I'm here for it. So I really encourage you to maybe like try to step out of your makeup comfort zone sometimes and just like try out a different style here or there. If you see a creator that is wearing, for instance, like a lot of makeup and you're like, oh, I'm kind of intimidated by that, you can still definitely learn from their methods and you can pick things up from their aesthetic. And that's what I tend to do with a lot of these UK creators that I'm like, I would have never thought to use that product in that way. So I think it's always just good to watch people do their makeup because you're gonna learn something. And as well, if you are at all interested in, for instance, the Made by Mitchell stuff or the Kaima Cosmetics glitter, then I do have codes for both of those websites. So please feel free to use that code if you want. Don't feel obligated. Don't buy anything if you don't want to. Don't use my code if you don't want to. It's all good. But do you see this glitter? It's spectacular. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you next time.